Okay, so I'm gonna just let this part ride because I'm gonna picture it later in the next clip when I actually tell the story of what was going on here. So I just wanted to leave this here for this intro, this story about this jackass right here. And this is a moral of the story, fuck around and find out tale, and also a slight police critique.
All right, so this is actually kind of funny. So we went back over where he's sitting, whatever he's doing. So he always walks by with a coffee in one hand. Usually he sits down to smoke a cigarette. But every morning when he walks by, when he gets right here, he makes like he's clearing his throat, but he goes like really loudly every fucking morning. So today I finally called him on his shit.
It's not every morning. So every Monday and Thursday at around 6:30 is when he walks by. And if you saw, like, I'm sitting with my back against the opposite end of the bus, this section of the bus platform. So there's like a 4 foot wide like wall area behind me. So it's like when he gets beside the wall, like he knows that I'm sitting there. So he does it like if somebody was to walk up right behind you and like shout in your ear in order to startle you, right? It's something that he was clearly doing on purpose and has been doing like clockwork consistently for months, completely unprovoked. I've never had an actual face to face interaction with this guy. It's just something that he's been doing. So today, or that day, this was like way back. I think that actually this was October 20th. So this was like a morning. This was the Monday morning after a day that we'd had a sweep at 12:45 in the morning too. So this is me on 3.5 hours of sleep also. So every Monday and Thursday at about 6:30 when he walks by and he gets there, and then just keeps walking. Like it's super fucking weird. And he tries to play it off what he did here because I don't think I mentioned that. I'm just clearing my throat. I'm just clearing my throat. Nobody clears their throat like that. It's obvious what you're trying to do. You're a fucking piece of shit. Sit down and next time don't bother me. And after this, he has never bothered me since. But guess who rars every time they walk past him now? Because fuck around and find out. I'm a petty bitch.
He wanted to catch wind with me. So I walked around the side, looked him dead in the eye and said, what the hell am I actually doing to you? Because you're clearly doing that on purpose. Like, am I sitting in your spot? Like, what are you doing? Because I'm just sitting there. Oh, he's coming down. So I knocked his coffee over. So then he came up behind me. I was able to just shove him off and keep walking because he's fucking drunk, right? So anyway, the guys on the roof are like, get him sick, get him sick. Oh my goodness. I actually feel worse about the fact that now there's spilt sugary coffee over there, but I can hear the guys are here from the maintenance to do the cleaning, whatever. He then proceeded to then walk over here to the tree and, I don't know, make like he was going to pay me. He'll call the cops. I'll call the cops. I said, why? Nobody's doing anything. I'm just sitting here. You're the one who acts like a jerk every day, and I finally called your ass on it. Nobody's committing any crimes. You're the one who's getting all loud and rowdy. Well, okay, I'm the one who's loud and rowdy. Whatever. Bitch don't care. So anyway.
I actually wasn't being that loud and rowdy. I definitely directly confronted him
Go
to
back
his
to the
face.
mainland, you fucking hell. I would
Yeah.
love nothing more than to go back to the fucking mainland. But for some reason, you know, they say if the island wants you here, it'll bring you here. And if it doesn't want you here, it'll chew you up and spit you out. This motherfucker wants me here so bad, it's like a goddamn magnet to my ass. And I don't know why. And I fucking hate this place. Oh my goodness. Anyway, it's all just an ordeal. But yeah, now he's back over there safe and sound. Oh, it's so nice. Such a fucking baby kitty. Oh. In front of all these people, right? So what was I saying previously in the video? The whole point in a lot of this is to be making people feel safe and sound at the bus stop. Now, I can obviously get on the bus with it. This looks really disheveled right now, but it's really only 2 bags, and I ride the bus with it all the time. I could literally just be a bus patron who's sitting here waiting for the 122 that actually just went by. It might have even been in frame when I started filming this. The bus that picks up right here at this stop is a like localized shuttle that goes to Queens Medical Center and then a little bit into Makiki and back around. So it's just like a short, like 30 minutes to an hour long route, if that, and then it just keeps running that loop all day, right? So anyway, like I said, I could actually just be a person who sits here waiting for the bus every morning, and this jack-off comes by and does that every day. That's harassment. So I decided to just go ahead and show him what my ass means. Anyway, that's enough. It's been like 3 minutes. But yeah, in front of all these witnesses, this motherfucker acted like he was gonna fucking take a swing at me. Jesus fucking Christ. So this is funny, but you know that asshole actually called the cops, right? Oh, he's not.
Okay, so I'm sitting here. I don't know what he's doing down there. Then the cops showed up, and I was like, oh my God, this guy actually called the cops. So the cops are talking to him. I'm getting ready to, it's my normal time to just be packing up and getting ready to get up and leave from the bus stop, right? The officer approaches me, and he just starts talking at me like I know what's going on, right? So he's just saying, he's like, hey, um, we're going to just kind of keep you two separated for now. Like everything seems to be calmed down. He doesn't actually want to do anything. And I'm like looking at the officer and I'm just kind of like, how do you, and when I tried to speak, I'm like, wait, and he's like, no, like, because he was the caller and he tried to make it so that I wasn't allowed to speak. And I'm like, no, no, no. Like, I am not the problem here. I have a right to actually tell you my side of the story because how do you even know that I even know what you're talking about? This guy could have just been, he could just be drunk or crazy. Like, how are you going to just approach somebody like that because somebody else called the cops and is saying, like, this woman is bothering me? How do you know he's not just nuts and saying that I'm just bothering him just because I'm sitting here? Right? It's kind of weird. I don't think I even got that far with the cop, but I explained to him what had actually happened and how I don't understand how then just because he's a weirdo that is now calling the cops himself, that you're just taking what he's saying at face value. So anyway, but I explained that and But here's what's going on, right? So on the one hand, they're presuming, right? Let's just assume they're presuming that I am homeless and therefore I just am a problem. So this is a prejudicial issue because this guy is the one who called. It must be the case that he's telling the truth. It must be the case that we've got to go say something to this woman, and it must be the case that he's telling the truth. And so we're going to just approach her extremely unprofessionally by just saying, just go ahead and stay away from him for, oh, that's what it was. Forgot. He actually asked me if it was possible that I just went to another bus stop, at which I gave him a confused look like, wait, what? Like, I'm actually on my way to the library. It just doesn't open but I'm literally getting ready to leave as it is. And he's like, oh, okay. But I'm like looking at him, like, he's like, well, wait, what bus are you catching? But it's almost like after the fact, he finally realized maybe I don't actually know what I'm dealing with here. No shit, Sherlock. No shit. No shit. You don't actually know what you're dealing with just because somebody called the cops and claims that some other person at the bus stop is causing them problems. You don't actually have a clue what the fuck is going on. Do you? Do you? You don't actually have a fucking clue what the fuck is going on. Do you? Like these people, I don't know. Maybe I do need to actually. Okay, well, this thing cut me off, and that's fine.
The instigator. I'm just sitting here trying to defend myself. Finally asked him, what the hell is your problem? He's the one who gets all fucking crazy kind. Like, I didn't do anything. I mean, I did. But I knocked over a coffee. Jesus
And then
Christ.
he got up
These
and
people
grabbed
are pussies. That's kind of funny, too. This is how much people care about these citations that they're giving out. Like, they literally just, like, let them blow away in the middle of the night. There was one over by the trash can the other day, too. They write these citations or whatever, and nobody, like, literally nobody gives a fuck. It's just a waste of time and paper.